on a Monday morning, bright and early. Well, not really early, it's mid morning, right?
Yeah.
Late morning, 11
Sun is
o'clock.
shining really nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Great weekend.
Absolutely.
It was amazing, wasn't it?
It was amazing. It was
Okay, Bears win.
amazing.
Sent Green Bay Packers packing back to Green Bay 31-27. And yet another cardiac fashion game. Those guys came through. Woo!
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Them Bills said too.
Okay,
Josh Allen, congratulations to your wife's pregnancy.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that was amazing. So next week, the Bears will be playing the LA Rams in the divisional playoffs
At home.
at home. Come on, Rams. I hope it's 10 degrees outside.
Wow. Don't let them surprise you.
Woo! Yeah. Good, better, best.
Yes.
Have look, we it is amazing every single time because I actually, when they get that next touchdown in the I think it was in the third, either third or fourth quarter. Fourth, it had to be fourth quarter. I was like,
Oh,
you know what? I can't take this.
see?
And I know
I-
I know they gonna come back because that has been their history this year.
7 games.
Okay. So I went back to the game
Okay.
and I was like, oh snap. And I had it on Prime
Uh-huh.
so I could go back to see what actually happened.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I caught up on the game. Yeah.
Yes. They've done that 7 times this year.
Exactly.
In the fourth quarter.
Exactly.
Yes.
Awesome. We had an awesome time. Over the weekend, all of those Bears fans, we're having a great time. Bear down.
Okay.
Happy birthdays go out to
Yes.
first our cousin, Lonnie Randolph II.
Oh.
Yeah, Lonnie Randolph,
Junior. Okay.
the father is our dad's first cousin,
Right.
right?
Right.
So then Lonnie Randolph II is our second cousin.
Yes.
Okay, so
Happy birthday,
Yeah,
Junior.
happy birthday. Happy birthday. Number 2. My bowling club Friends for Life member Rachel Isabel, her birthday is this week. A classmate of mine, Westside graduate Dino Sims.
Well, happy birthday.
His birthday is this week. And Amy?
Yes, a good friend of mine's daughter.
Okay.
Amy Dawson's
A good
turning
friend of
50.
yours, huh?
Yes.
We'll leave it right there.
Exactly.
She's turning
50.
Amy's 50?
50 years old.
Wow. Happy birthday, Amy Dawson.
Yes.
Okay. Moving right along.
Thank you.
Local news. Garbage in, garbage out. We got to do this every week because, the transition has been, interesting to say the least. Again, I just watched to see on social media feedback from the community.
Okay.
Okay. And what people have to understand when you're in public service or when you're dealing with elected officials is this is a voluntary job. Okay. Nobody forces you to run for office.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
This is something you choose to do because you say that you can do it better. Therefore, you subject yourself to public scrutiny.
Absolutely.
Okay. It's not something, we made you do. So when there's public scrutiny, don't get PO'd about people who are upset with your leadership because you said you could govern. Okay. So I've been seeing people whose garbage has been picked up and they have no problems, such as myself.
And myself.
And yourself,
Yes.
you've had no problems. There are a lot of people who haven't had any problems, but there are also a lot of people who have had problems.
Okay.
And especially because this is a service that we pay for. It's not like you're doing this for free.
Uh-huh.
But we pay for this service. Therefore, we expect that service to run effectively, efficiently, and economically. The 3 E's of government.
Okay.
When you do those 3 things together, then you're doing something. But if you're not, then you're subject to public scrutiny. So don't get mad, just get better.
That's right.
Okay? Don't get mad, get better. and learn how to address those issues well. So I saw a video of the mayor of Gary, and he was telling everybody, please be patient, yada, yada, yada,
Okay.
and this is what's happening. So he did give an update. Okay, to his credit, he gave an update. They also took a bunch of pictures of other departments assisting in the pickup over the weekend.
Okay,
So they've been
good.
working to try to get that problem
Good. Solved.
resolved.
Okay.
Exactly. So in the meantime, we're going to continue to report out on the progress or lack thereof.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So in other news, in the city of Hammond, the Bears are actually actively testing a site in the city of Hammond.
Oh,
And this has been in the news for a couple weeks, but we saw Mayor Tom
Yes.
on television.
Yes.
Right. Let me get that. Let me pull that down. I don't want you looking like
Okay,
Pickaninny.
Mother. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm the one that's going to tell you got a booger in your nose.
So am I. You're right.
Absolutely.
We get it from our mom.
Absolutely. So, again, they are
thank you.
actively, you're welcome. They are actively testing a site out by Wolf Lake
Yes.
in the Robertsdale area
Yes.
for the Bears. I mean, this thing is real. The taxes in Illinois are very high. And Indiana is a business-friendly state,
Yes.
okay? So, it's a lot of things that you can say about Indiana. We've lived here virtually all of our lives,
Yes.
But one of the things that you can say is they are business-friendly. They're going to give you a tax break.
Yes, they will.
Okay, so let's see how that rolls out. Because, like I said, Mayor Tom was on television
Yes. I saw him.
pushing for that Hammond site.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna get really, really interesting. Really, really interesting. And let's go on to the next. Now, you know what?
What?
And I have to say this because after yesterday's win,
Yes.
it's going to be hard for Governor Pritzker not to come off of his high horse
Okay.
and come on down to where we are. And Jamar, if you would get that door for us, thank you. And take a look at what the Bears are asking for. Okay? Now, if it's something that can't be done, that's different. But if you can get it done,
And they can.
okay, they can.
They can get it done.
Absolutely.
Because I'm sure that the Chicago people don't want to go to another state.
How about that, Chi-Town? Y'all want to come to Hammond, Indiana? Y'all want to come to Gary or Chesterton?
Yeah.
Porter County?
Portage. Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to say the least.
Yes.
Okay. Speaking of Chesterton, I just so happened to be on Facebook this morning and ran across a posting by a young man who is he's a freshman, look like he's a freshman at Chesterton High School. And he posted in the Chesterton's, on one of Chesterton's pages. His name is Julian Blevins. Very articulate African-American student who had received a letter, a racist letter from one of his classmates.
Oh.
And he posted the letter. He posted a very, very well-written, I saw no mistakes
Oh.
in his, I saw
That's why I said, oh.
no mistakes
Okay.
in his posting. Now, somebody else might have found something, but I didn't.
Okay.
And he was very articulate about the racism that he has experienced, being called the N-word several times, and other things that he was experiencing at Chesterton. He said he loves Chesterton High School. He said he runs track. Okay, he's an athlete, handsome young man.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Isn't that like our cousin that's a swimmer?
Yeah, she's out in Valpo.
Okay.
Yeah, she's in Valpo.
Okay. Go ahead.
But he's experiencing racism, and when he brought it up to the teacher, he ended up getting suspended for having brought it up. Okay.
Oh, that's not right.
And this goes to you know, there's a bigger issue here, because it appeared that the person who actually wrote the letter didn't get suspended, but somebody, I'm sure, can verify that for us. In any event, it raises a bigger issue on how black males face disproportionately high rates of being suspended, you know, of being disciplined, and excessive discipline for things that the counterpart white race does not experience.
Absolutely.
Okay. Which leads to all kinds of things, whether it be, you know, dealing with the criminal justice system or whatever. So again, that young man was articulate in his presentation, both written and verbal.
Okay.
And, you know, I posted a comment encouraging him to do his thing, because this is a young man who, speaking out, has the courage to do so. Okay.
Yes.
When I saw the video, it had over 11,000 hits on it.
Wow.
And so hopefully the town of Chesterton, but the high school, will be able to address this situation that satisfies and makes whole this young man.
Okay.
Okay. As
Yes.
well as the other African American, black and brown
Students.
that are out there.
Yes.
Got a comment from a good friend of mine, the former recorder, Mike Brown, Caucasian. He's no longer living in the area, but he said he went to Chesterton back in the 90s, I think he said, and he witnessed overt racism.
Wow.
Okay, so come on, y'all. We are the human race. Let's fix it. My skin. Hey, if you needed blood, you don't know whether you're getting black blood or white blood.
That's true. And for that young man at such a very early age,
he's a freshman over there. Looks
to
like
experience that, and then he comes out because he knows it's wrong,
right.
And for him to come out, say that's saying he's looking for some help.
Absolutely.
Please help me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I hope the parents out there. Friend of mine, Bernice, commented, what are the parents doing? And I hope that they are organizing, mobilizing, and fixing this problem.
Yes.
But this is, you know, racism was born in America, and it wasn't. I'm going to say that it has been a pervasive characteristic of American society.
Yes.
Okay. And we have to do better. We have to do better. I've got Caucasian friends.
So do I.
I've got.
We all have.
We do. We have
different
black, brown friends, Asian friends. What?
And we love them.
God's name is the problem. Exactly.
You know.
Why y'all hate us so much? What is that? Because I'm not going to sit here and call you all in public a derogatory name.
Yes.
And there are some derogatory names that we could call our Caucasian counterparts.
Now, I'll call it to them if they call me something first. I tell you that right now.
See, I got to pray for my sister.
You want to stoop?
She's the fighter in the family.
Don't come
She's
over
the
here.
cusser in the family. Look at Suede looking at her like, I know she can cuss.
Yes.
Don't catch on the wrong day, y'all.
No, it's don't do something to make me curse.
Because otherwise, she's as sweet as pie. Anywho, so yeah, we just want to give a shout out to young man Blevins and wish you all the best.
What's his name?
Justin Blevins.
Justin Blevins.
Justin Blevins. I even sent him a friend request.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, Julian Blevins. I sent him a friend request this morning, so I'm giving you a shout out, Julian. So you better accept my friend request. He didn't have but a few friends on Facebook because young people own, TikTok and Instagram.
Come on, Julian.
Okay.
We're
so
praying for
anyway, oh my goodness,
what is it?
I'm doing a new segment called Word on the Street.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
So this is the Word on the Street segment.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the reorganization of the Gary Common Council. Okay?
Okay.
So every year there is a reorganization that happens with, and I'm just sticking strictly to local government city councils.
Okay.
Okay? And in the city of Gary, in the city of Hammond, city of East Chicago, there is a reorganization at the beginning of the year. Okay, so you have your officers
Every year?
every year.
Okay.
Every year. So remember when I was telling you guys last week that when I was on the council, the first year we got together and we elected Ron Brewer as president.
Yes.
And then the next year we were supposed to shuffle that presidency around, but he, did the okey doke on us and went to the other side to be in the majority and to get the presidency back again. And Reagan Hatcher had run. She lost the vote 5-4. Okay.
Okay.
She lost the vote 5-4. Well, guess what? Same thing happened this year.
Oh.
Lori Latham was the president last year, and she got the presidency after Ty Atkins left the council to be the Calumet Township trustee when Kimberly Robinson had to give up that position in her plea deal with the federal government upon her being found guilty of, or she confessing to being guilty of stealing poor people's money. Okay?
Mouthful.
Okay, that was a mouthful.
Okay.
So anyway, word on the street is there is dissension in that camp. Lori Latham, Linda Barnes Caldwell, Mary Brown, some of those other folk over there. Karen Freeman Wilson is the leader of that faction of Democrats in the city of Gary.
Okay.
Okay. And again, look, we talking politics and we talking truth. This is the way it is.
Okay.
Right? So what you don't see behind the scenes comes out in front.
Yes.
So there's a dissension. There's a crack.
Okay.
There's a chink in the armor. Lori Latham was nominated for president by Miles Tolliver.
Okay.
He's the son of Carlos Tolliver, and if people remember, I can't think of his mother's first name right now. She passed away a few years ago. But anyway, she was also a force to deal with back in the day. But anyway, Miles Tolliver nominated Lori Latham. Now, before you get to that reorganization meeting, you know how the vote is going to go. Okay?
All right.
You already know because everybody's had a conversation with whomever is considering running.
Understood.
For those positions, right? You had a conversation, and you can either influence them to vote for you or not. So, when Ron won that first year, everybody who was on the other side voted for Ron because they knew that their candidate was going to lose. So you didn't want to look crazy. Okay? Or otherwise make a statement if a statement didn't have to be made. This was a brand new council. Okay? So because they knew they were going to lose, those four who were on the other side, it was a 9-0 vote for Ron.
The first year.
Okay, the first year. The second year, in protest, Reagan lost 5-4 or
Okay.
4-5.
Okay.
But it was in protest because we knew, and then that third year, I lost 4-5 because we said we were going to do this. So we're going to remind you every year that you reneged on your word. You
Okay.
went back on, you are not a man of conviction.
Wow.
Okay? All right. So, you know, when I say, okay, anyway, I ain't going down that rabbit hole.
Okay.
In any
All right.
event, let me see, who nominated, I'm sorry, Kenneth Wessington, Karen Freeman Wilson's son-in-law,
Okay.
he won a council seat in the caucus. And it'll take me a minute to explain how that happened.
All right.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that. We got a lot to talk about today.
Okay. Come on.
So
Let's do-
Wessington, he's an at-large council member. He nominated Linda Barnes Caldwell,
Ah.
the 5th District Councilwoman, who just last year, she and Lori Latham were on the same side. Okay?
I saw that.
Okay? So now it's, wait a minute. What in the tarnation is going on here? It was like, okay, let me see what's happening here. He nominated Linda Barnes Caldwell.
Okay.
Lori Latham lost that vote. Okay?
Yes.
Linda Barnes Caldwell is now the president of the Gary Common Council. Linda Barnes Caldwell never wanted to, I'm just saying, you know, I've not known her to want to be the president. Okay? I'm just saying.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, because you
Now,
know. You were there.
Word on the street is
Let's do it.
Darren Washington couldn't get the votes, the support. Okay? So they nominated him for vice president. And this is word on the street now. Okay?
All
So
right.
y'all can't hold me accountable for the rumor. The word on the street is that Linda didn't even want Lori to be her vice. So they nominated Darren, and that's who won. Why? Word on the street is
Come on. Come on.
that Lori Latham pissed them off. Okay?
Yeah.
And she what I understand is that when she doesn't get her way, she's not a happy camper.
And she don't need to be in politics.
She's interesting to say the least,
Okay.
but she also this is the number one thing. She doesn't disseminate information. This is word on the street. Is she doesn't disseminate information. So, how do they demonstrate that she doesn't disseminate information is the city council has been having meetings in various locations instead of
In the council room.
in the council chambers. Exactly.
Yes.
And I'm thinking maybe, they're being community conscious and just want to move it around a little bit so everybody can come and they're on. No, that's not it. The elevator at City Hall is broken. And it's going to take, word on the street, is it's going to take $400,000 to fix it. It's an old building, old elevator. But that's not the issue. The issue is, allegedly, word on the street is that Lori knew about it well before the council knew about it and didn't tell them. Okay? So what happens, and Brewer used to do this to us too. He'll have meetings with the mayor. At the time it was Karen Freeman Wilson. He'll have meetings as president of the council. Your responsibility is to get the information, meet with the mayor, so all 9 of us don't have to meet with them because we can't meet with her, 9 at a time.
Yes.
Violation of open door law. Excuse me. And he meets with her in order to get the information to bring it back to us, not to keep it for yourself.
Okay.
Okay? And
Right.
this is the problem, is that people think, just like, Donald Trump think he can rule the whole world right now. Okay?
Yeah.
And he can't.
Right.
There's a and I'm going to talk about that in international, in our national, international. 16,800 people have canceled their World Cup tickets. The FIFA World Cup is coming to the United States. It's going to be in Canada and Mexico. It's coming to North America. But they're canceling their tickets because they don't feel safe.
I don't blame them.
With this guy making all of these threats and sending ICE out. Okay? So you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't threaten everybody and then expect the world to come to your stage.
Exactly.
Okay? So, how was I tying that in? With Lori, you cannot, and this is just advice from an elder in politics, is that you cannot lead that way. You have to be empowering. You have to share. You have to disseminate information. You have to give your fellow council members the information so that they can make an informed decision about the policies that affect the citizens of the city of Gary.
Make it make sense.
So, a word to the wise is just fix it. Don't get mad at me for telling y'all's business.
Because Sparks is speaking. And that's good.
But just fix it. And maybe next year you can be mayor. After you go and apologize to everybody, y'all, I'm sorry. But don't be prideful, okay, and not fix it because there's obviously a problem. Maybe this wasn't the problem, okay? Maybe it wasn't. That's just the word on the street. Yeah. But there is a problem that needs to be fixed because Ty was between her and Godwin after he left. He was the president for 4 years. And then Ty Atkins was the president until she left just recently. Okay. Okay. So, again, that's word on the street.
Word on the street.
Okay, let's move on to our local, state, and national news. And I lumped them all together because it's the 2026 elections. They're shaping up pretty nicely. So I was out at the county on the first day of filing. And first person I saw was Michelle Feynman. She's the director of the Board of Elections.
Okay. Yes, I saw that.
Okay.
Yes.
Y'all saw the video. She does a very good job. As far as I can see, we've never had any real problems. With our Board of Elections. We don't have people that's saying, they're not going to certify. That sort of thing.
That's
right?
what I like about it.
Okay, exactly. It's real quiet.
It's fair.
When you're doing your job, we as citizens shouldn't have to even hear about it. Okay?
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm out there and I'm meeting some folk. You can go to my page to get the video. You can see some people who are running for the very first time. Ran into a young lady, Marlinda Heyman is her name. Come to find out, I know her mother. I know I know her aunts. I know some of her family.
Okay.
Okay. I know her dad. And beautiful young lady, eloquent. She's running for 1st District Lake County Councilwoman. Okay.
Lake County
Councilwoman.
Okay.
So she lives out in the Miller area. She's the 1st District captain of the precinct committee people. She's a precinct committee person.
Okay.
And she's jumping into the deep end.
Okay.
Okay. So again, if you signed up, look, all kudos to you. I'm calling your names out. Because somebody got on my page last week and said I wasn't calling everybody's name out in the sheriff's race. Hey, if I don't know you running, it's because you haven't been visible. The people that I've spoken about have been visible prior to filing their candidacy.
When is the last day to file?
Okay, so, and that's going to come up in a second.
Okay.
But I'm going to go ahead and go to that so I won't forget as well. Friday, February 6th. Is the last day to file at noon. Don't be showing up there at 3 o'clock
or 12:01
because at 12 or 12:01 because they will shut you down.
I like that. Efficient time is of the essence.
Time is of the essence. Okay,
yes.
And if you are running for a federal position, Okay, like U.S. Representative, or if you're running for, I think, let me see, anything else. Right now, I don't think so. But if you're running for U.S. Representative, you don't file in the county, you file down in Indianapolis.
Okay.
Okay? So don't make that mistake. Okay, so one of the surprises that I saw, and we've been talking about it on the show, is that Ron Brewer signed up to run. He did. He signed up to run. He's running for Lake County Council, District 2. There are 2 others who have gotten in that race. As a matter of fact, current city council member Darren Washington, he's running for that. He also submitted a press release upon his filing, and you all can go and search that out and find what he said. He's running, as well as former Highland Town Council member Toya Smith.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So it's going to be a very interesting race. I don't know who else is getting in that race, but you know, I was really surprised to see Ron's name on there, and that is because, again, as an advisor, a strategist in this arena, I would have told him to sit this one out.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just being
understandable.
honest. You don't want to subject yourself to the scrutiny that immediately follows.
Absolutely.
Somebody sent me his deceased wife's sister's page, in which she posted on Facebook, look who decided to run again.
Oh.
She didn't call out no names.
Wow.
Okay, but the comments on that whole thing were not kind, if you will. So again, my advice to Ron, it would be so noble of you, and this is just, and I get it, but you don't want to be prideful, okay? You don't want to be in a position, given the scrutiny of, you know, I deserve this seat, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You know, it just is what it is, and people vote their emotions,
That's so true.
and you can't stop them from voting their emotions. Okay, so you know, don't be mad at me because I keep on telling y'all this, because I got to preface everything with that, because people get mad because you tell the truth. I didn't put your name on that list.
Okay.
I'm just telling you what the repercussions are, what the consequences are of signing up. And I said that from the very beginning.
Yes, you did.
Right? Okay. Any other? You know what? I want you all to be able to go to the website to look up who's running yourself. You can. There are 2 sites that you can go to. You can go to the Indiana Secretary of State site, and when you go to that site, when you get to that site, in the left-hand upper corner is the menu. You will click on those 3 lines, and there is a division called the Election Division. You click on that Election Division, okay? And you will be able to put in your information. There is a register to vote section. Okay, you can click there for detailed instructions. And then there is a box that says check voting status. Okay, where you can check your registration record. You put your name in there. You put your date of birth, you select your county, and it will pop up. Oh, welcome, Levita Sparks Wade. You are registered to vote in Lake County at your address.
Okay.
Okay? My precinct, my voting status is active. The township is Calumet. And the precinct is G51. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm in a brand new precinct this year.
Yes.
Okay, because I moved back to Gary. And I registered like I'm supposed to. Oh, the camera here. I registered to vote as I always do, no matter where I live. Okay? And then it tells you who and what is on your ballot. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So on my ballot, and it tells you both Democrat and Republican here. If you go to the Lake County website, okay? If you go to Lake County website, you will click on government. Then you'll see a heading of boards and commissions. Then you will go to, under that, Lake County Board of Elections and Registration. Okay? In that, you will look to the left and you'll scroll up and it says election candidates.
Okay.
Okay? Then there are a PDF listing, or an Excel listing, I'm sorry, an Excel listing of 2026 Democratic primary candidate list and 2026 primary Republican list candidates. Okay? So either one of those places you can find who's running for office. Okay? So then I take a look at, and I'm trying to take this kind of slowly because I really want people to engage and really take a look at who's running for office in their particular area. Okay? So yeah, that was it was kind of interesting to see who's running for office and who's on my ballot. Okay, so last week when I went out to the county office, I basically talked to some people, and I put the listing on the camera, and people were seeing who was running, right? And I messed around and skipped over a very important item.
Okay.
So Gina Pimentel is our current Lake County recorder. Her name was on the list, and I wasn't even thinking. She just ran for office a couple years ago as recorder, right?
Okay.
She's got 4 years on her term. And it didn't even dawn on me what was going on until later on that day. Wait a minute.
If she just ran, how
If
does
she
have
just
4
ran, what
years?
is she running? Oh, she's running against the current Lake County auditor, Peggy Katona.
Oh, Katona, that's
Yeah,
right.
she's running against Peggy Katona for.
Somebody needs to advise her.
Uh-oh. Look, I don't know what's going on. Folks just I don't even have a word on the street for that one.
Oh.
I do, but I don't.
Okay.
Okay? Because I only heard it from one source. So I'm not at liberty, I say, to verify yet, because I haven't been able to verify it yet.
Okay.
Okay, but I thought two things that were happening. People were thinking that Peggy wasn't going to run. I can't say why, because I haven't verified it yet.
I understand.
But Peggy, according to the state website at this point, is running. She wasn't on the listing at Lake County when I went down there last week. But when I pulled up at the end of the week, everybody who's running,
Yes.
Peggy has filed to run. So, Gina, I don't know what's going on.
And
Y'all was friends last time I checked. Okay, y'all was friends last time I checked. But, you know, Politics makes strange bedfellows. And I have no narrative, no context right now until, I check some other things out. Okay?
Okay.
So, let's move on. Because, well, you know what? Because I said I was going to do this. Lake County Treasurer John Patalis is running again. He's the incumbent. For Lake County Sheriff, we've got Steve Flores, Jason Gore, Ed Jenkins, Maria Garcia Chikovich, all running as Democrats, and David Crane Jr. running as a Republican. Lake County Assessor right now, as of this past Friday, Latanya Spearman. Lake County Commissioner Kyle Allen. These are all incumbents. Lake County Assessor Jackie Collins. Calumet Township Assessor Jackie Collins. Calumet Township Trustee Ty Atkins. Township Board Member, you got John Allen, Natalie Ammons, Robert Buggs, Raphael Manzo Jr., Bruce McKenzie, and Michael Prothro as and you picked 3 people for that Calumet Township Calumet Township Board. Okay, so that's where we are right now. That's Lake County, and we're going to be doing this. This is fun. This is fun. This is what I love to do.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
interesting. You know what? We haven't gotten to the national news, and we were talking about Gestapo. The title of our podcast today is about Gestapo. The American Gestapo is here, and we've only got a couple minutes left, and we hadn't even gotten to the Gestapo.
This happens every week,
so
but that's okay.
So Renee Good, the young lady who was murdered by ICE last week in Minnesota, and it was Minnesota, wasn't it?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. Okay, and we say murdered because that's what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
And according to attorneys, legal advice that I've seen, you can't shoot into a moving car, and you can't place yourself in front of a car and then claim it's self-defense.
Yes. Okay?
So she was shot in the face.
And that was after the pleasant exchange that he was videoing.
Yes. Yes. She was like, I'm not mad.
That's right.
I'm not mad. And you shot this lady in the face and then shot a couple more rounds into the car.
Suppose that was your wife.
Yeah.
Your sister.
Yeah.
It
wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened. Okay? And this is an issue in America right now. Again, this is why folk are pulling out getting refunds on their tickets for the largest stage of soccer in the world, or football as they call it, and we're late on that because they call it football, we call it soccer. But it is amazing and incredulous to see that we are living in a time where our government is attacking its own citizens.
Yes.
Never thought that, through the first ridiculous presidency of Donald Trump, didn't think it'd get to this point. But because he's a lame duck,
yes,
and he can do whatever he wants to, and the people in the Republican Party who aren't saying, they're emboldening this guy to do whatever he wants. He's trying to take Greenland from the people of Greenland. And NATO is against.
That's right.
The United States for the first time. We helped to create NATO. We were the ones that brought NATO together. What is it going to take for this country to come back together? Because the divide is almost mimicking,
and it's from one individual.
It's from one individual who has been empowered.
Exactly.
Because if Republicans stood up as a unit, if they stood up as a unit and said, first of all, why did we reelect him? Okay, that's number one. But number two is, since we did reelect him, why are you all allowing him not to follow the law? Not to follow the law. You've got to have a warrant signed by a judge in order to arrest somebody.
And there's one judge, I forget what this judge's name is, went against the Trump administration, and the very next day his house burned to the ground. Her house, I'm sorry.
Yes, burned to the ground.
Because she was following the law.
Exactly. So our producers telling us to wrap things up, as we need to do.
Okay.
Guys, we are not going to be here next week. It is Martin Luther King's holiday.
Yes.
Okay. And we forgot his birthday is actually on January 15th. But this is a holiday where the bill was sponsored by our own former Congresswoman, Katie Hall.
She was my social studies teacher.
She was at Edison, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
Yes, she was. God rest her soul.
Yes.
And but that holiday is next week, so we won't be here next week.
Okay.
We're gonna celebrate and honor Martin Luther King.
Yes.
In the ways that we choose to do so. In any event, we will be back in 2 weeks, guys. And I know we're gonna have some more hot stuff for you all. I haven't even gotten to half of the agenda, because I spent too much time on Word on the Street. So I know where my mistake is. Okay. But y'all fix it. Okay. Anything else? That's it.
That's it.
Peace out. Spark Speaks. Y'all have a great week.
Yes.